Hi everyone, I am so excited to show you two products that I have just fallen in love with this year. My husband and I recently went on a trip to Portugal, and there are two pieces of equipment that I just feel like made us feel so much more secure, so much more at ease while we were traveling. And those two things are both from Pacsafe. Pacsafe focuses on anti-theft products. When you're out and about traveling, they know and understand what it's like to get pickpocketed, to feel really anxious about making sure you know where your bags are and keeping them close to you. And they've created some fantastic products to give you some extra security on your next trip. What I love about it is it has a lot of technology kind of woven throughout it. So it has a lot of hooks and clasps for you to make sure that your zippers are secure, as well as a lot of anti-theft mesh so that people can't slice open your bag or cut your strap while you're wearing it and run off with it. And a lot of the features I also feel like are very well disguised so that you can really not stand out with this kind of savvy bag. With that, I would love to show you the two products that I have because I adore them. So let's get into it. But the first thing I want to show you is this guy. This is their Daysafe Crossbody bag, and this little guy made me just feel so secure when we were walking around the city, when we were in Portugal, in crowded places. So what it is, it's a crossbody bag that has a bunch of awesome tech features for you to keep your things safe. So what you'll find is on the side, there's a big zipper pocket, and you'll find a bunch of compartments for your credit cards. And then here is where your passport, really sensitive things. This is also RFID blocking. You'll see it says RFID safe. May not be able to tell, but there's a little holder right here, which is great for a pen. If you have a little notebook or something here, that would also be great. Behind all of these credit card holders, there's also a larger slot, which is kind of a tight space, but something that I ended up doing was just sticking my air tag in there. So that way I always, if for some reason it was to be stolen or misplaced, I could find it. So I loved that. And also the other awesome thing is when you do go to close it, it has this little clip here. Like, this is the strap, and it has this little clip here. And what you can do is open it and clip your zipper. So that way, no one is getting in there to get your passport. My thing with something like this is I just want to deter people from trying to rob me. Like, people want easy pickpocketing targets, and this is the perfect thing to deter them. So no one's getting in this bag. On the front of this bag, it does have another zip here. It doesn't open all the way down like the bigger one, but I honestly stuck my phone in here a lot because I liked having it easily accessible while I was traveling and taking pictures. And this one still also has its own little security, that kind of black loop. What you can do is take your zipper and stick it in that black loop, like that. So if someone tries to open it, they can't. You've tucked it into the loop. So I love that there's all these little like tucks and clips that just made this feel so much more secure. It is slash guard. So within here, there's a kind of webbing that makes it more slash proof. There is you can kind of feel it, maybe even see it a bit. There's some wire going through here, so it's not slashable. This has a really, really long strip, so it's great for people of many body sizes. That was not an issue. I loved this thing. It was so nice to have. It was so awesome to know like my train ticket, my phone, everything was so secure, and it really didn't take a lot to be able to unclip these things. So I highly suggest this. Again, this is the Daysafe Anti-Theft Tech Crossbody. As of the time of filming this, it costs about $60. My parents were actually the ones that turned us on to this. They went on their first trip to Europe, and there's a lot of pickpocketing out there, and they were nervous about that, and this made them feel so good that I went ahead and got it, and me and my husband absolutely loved it and adored it. I really want to go on Pacsafe and see what other maybe slightly more fashionable ones, you know, for every day, but like this would be great to go to a concert, anything in a big crowd would absolutely do it. I'll definitely be a Pacsafe customer again. Right. The second thing that I just feel like was such a game changer, this backpack here. It is their Go 25-liter backpack. Again, has a bunch of cool features that I would love to show you. It's a perfect size bag, and honestly, this thing may look a little smaller, but holds so much stuff. I loved it. The first thing I'll show you is on the front. There is a side zipper here. So I love it. Like, it has this nice flap too, so like just looking at it, you can't quite tell that there's necessarily a zipper here. But this flap, pull it back. You'll end up seeing this little doohickey right here for the zipper. And this is actually one of their safeguard features. So what you do is if you just kind of pinch it and slide it up, it's now in that pocket, and you can't, see I'm pulling on it, you can't. What you want to do again is just give it a pinch, slide it down. So that is a super awesome feature. Again, just deters someone if they're really trying to get into your stuff. That is not going to be easy, and you'll feel it as they pull on it. In here, it has a key strap, which I loved. When I go traveling, I think something that's really awkward is you have to like bring all your keys. Like if you drove to the airport or your house keys, you have to bring all of that with you so that when you get back, you can go, but you don't need to carry those keys with you all the time. So I love that it has this key holder. It's got a clip for your key ring, and I just put my keys on there for the entire trip, and I don't worry about it, and they feel safe to me. This is a side access pocket, so you can't quite see as well in it, but it's just got a big flap right here. You can put anything there that needs to be easily accessible. So then the main compartment of the bag, it also has kind of a flap here, so again, just kind of looking at it, you wouldn't necessarily see the zipper, but it does have a zipper here by one of the pockets. And the cool thing, tucked under this pocket is a clip. So simply clip this, unclip this, and loop it in, and it is secure. So no one can open that zipper, which is super, super nice. So it's really easy to undo. You just unclip it and open your bag. Inside the bag, this is actually quite roomy. When we went to Portugal, this was my personal item. And how I kind of packed this, I put my iPad in here, and then in the main pocket, I actually put a couple of my packing cubes in there. I like to have a change of clothes in case my luggage were to get lost, my toiletries, my liquids, those sorts of things, extra contacts and glasses, all of those. So I was able to kind of put them in actually some packing cubes, and which kept the whole thing really organized, and honestly worked really well, and I was able to fit everything I needed comfortably. If you didn't have like a bag, you know, a purse or a crossbody for your passport, there is a little passport holder in here. It does say RFID blocking, so you can put your passport in there. I was really pleasantly surprised every time I used this bag. We ended up taking their train system, and to be in a crowded train and just to know that your stuff, no one's gonna like open it while your back is to them, made me feel really good. If you had something super important on the back here, there is a zipper. It's not locking because theoretically your back would be right here and you wouldn't need to guard that stuff as well. So if you really need something as close to your body as possible, that's what this is for. I kept some extra face masks in there. Also in the back here, it's super awesome. This is a strap to go on your luggage handle. So you, when your luggage is extended, you can just slip this over it. And if you're not wanting to carry your backpack, like when you're in the airport, you can just be pulling your luggage and have your bag securely slipped on over this. The last feature I'll show you, which is something that I actually didn't really use a lot, but I could see there being a lot of benefit, is at the bottom of one of these straps, there's another little hook here. And you may not be able to see very well, but at the bottom here, it says like lock and unlock. And what you can do is pinch it over to the side so that you can open this. You can like essentially lock and unlock this clip. So that way you can take off the strap, and like if you were at lunch or something, you could wrap it around the leg of the table, the leg of your seat, and hook it securely and lock it. So that way no one is going to just see your bag and run off with it. So this one also has the RFID blocking pockets, the locks and the little fasteners I showed you. It also has the slash guard material in the straps and through the body of the backpack. We ended up loving it so much. We actually bought it for my parents for their next trip. It was a great Father's Day present for them. And again, just being able to travel and have that little bit of security. You know, you're worried about so many things. You're worried about catching your flight, your train, you know, you're trying to figure out your directions, where you're going. It can be really overwhelming to be traveling, and just to know that you don't have to be so focused on your bag the entire time feels really great. So both the crossbody and the backpack are things I have referred to people and will continue to refer to people. I hope you found this review helpful. I hope that there are many travels ahead, even just in your day-to-day. If you commute to work and are crowded buses and trains, super handy. I hope you enjoyed this review. I love these products. I highly recommend them, highly stand by them. If you have any questions, or if you also love these bags, please comment below. And please like this video. It helps me know if this is something that's interesting, and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, be safe.